Recording. Welcome, welcome. So, Tracy, we have a new face on here. Do you want to do a little introduction?
Sure. Hi, everybody. Welcome to March's team meeting for February results. I would first like to welcome my new team member who is on tonight. Her name is Sydney Warman, and she has kind of like dual residency. So not only do we have Toy Soldiers in Maine, because that's where she works and goes to school, but she resides in New Hampshire as well. So we kind of like have Sydney in two states, right? So I love it. I'm thrilled. Sydney was a very great, amazing client of mine. And after the prize party, I was like, girl, I can't give you the discount that you can give yourself. And I have a lot more to share about her in a little while, but I wanted to welcome you to your very first meeting, Sydney. And thank you for joining the team. You have an amazing support system here, a bunch of bad booty boss babes, and I welcome you. So congratulations on making a wonderful choice to join Pure Romance, number one, but join us as well.
Welcome, Sydney. So excited to have you. Amanda, I see you have somebody on here too. Are you able to talk, or since you're at work, maybe you can't? Okay. Christina, can you unmute yourself? Maybe show your beautiful face. Oh, Amanda, you popped up in Christina's spot. No, that's fine.
So I'm like, I gotta go back. Hang on.
I love it. Yes.
Christina is on with us. Hi, Christina. You're muted, but she's in the bar with me. She came to my work to hang out while we tried to get on the Zoom. It was great. So, don't look at the messy back room of my work.
That's fantastic, Christina.
Christina. We got to get her activated. We will.
And she showed up to training, as did Sydney.
Yes, and I think Brandy's gonna try and get on too. I just signed my sister Brandy as well. And she should be on in a little bit. She was gonna try and get on as soon as she could.
Fantastic. We will welcome her when she is on. Brandy, you have a new team member on. Is Brandy still on? Oh yeah, there's Brandy.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to see which one. So hello, Elizabeth. Welcome to the Toy Soldiers. I'm excited you could join us tonight.
Hello.
And I can't wait to get.
Hello.
Yes. Me and Elizabeth actually had more in common than I thought, but I'll leave that up to her to tell. And I'm super stoked that she signed, and we'll get to know more about each other soon. So welcome to the Toy Soldiers, honey.
And Elizabeth is in Tennessee, you guys. So she was part of our. So what do you have in common that we are going to learn about, you guys?
Why do you have the remote?
Sorry, I'm chasing my kid around. I have a 1.5-year-old. I have a lovely husky. Why'd you lock the dog in your room, dude? That's bad. And I have an angel baby boy.
Oh my goodness. How old is your angel baby?
He would be 5 this year.
Oh, so Brandy, wasn't Tyler going to be 5?
Yes, and they both had cancer.
Oh my goodness.
And I had no idea. She said that I inspired her. And not to like get all like weird, that meant a lot to me.
You want to see what mommy did?
So, Elizabeth, and you don't have to share if you do not want to. How long ago did your beautiful baby boy pass?
He was born in 2016 and passed away in 2017. Alea, what are you doing?
Baby. Well, I am sorry to hear that. So how did you guys meet then?
Well, I think we met through one of the cancer communities on Facebook, right, Brandy?
Okay.
I think so, but I'm like not entirely sure because I'm in a bunch of things. Like she was at a party and then there was another woman that I met at a party and then there was a cancer community. And somehow, I don't know, I just believe sometimes the stars align us with people.
100%.
So
And
I can't wait to work with them. Well, not wait.
so Megan, is Megan on? So Megan is on Brandy's team too, and they met on Instagram, and Megan lost a teenage child. So that you guys, there's so many different ways that communicate, and to meet people and so forth. But our hearts go out to you. Elizabeth, you will learn that you have a great support system in this sisterhood, as for the rest of you. So we are glad that you are on the team.
Thank you.
And then Katie is a new team member. She joined, she's in Newfane, New York, and she joined us this weekend as well. Katie has been a client of mine, I want to say since the fall, I feel like is when I met Katie in an in-home party. I was very excited. It was one of my in-home parties that happened in the fall. And she's been an awesome client. She has been going back and forth on whether she wanted to give it a try, but the nerves come up about whether this was the right thing to do. And she decided to jump on board with us over the weekend. Got her first website order, made her first $51 in the first few hours that she had joined. So Katie, I know that you've got your little one running around there, but if you want to say anything, please feel free.
I just feel honored to have you as my person. I look up. I'm very overwhelmed at this point, but it'll get better as I go along.
It does. And we'll talk a little bit about that stuff tonight too, because we don't want you to feel overwhelmed. You're jumping in and the team is active and there's a lot of stuff happening. So just know that you can take everything at your own pace. Okay, we're all individual business owners. Don't compare yourselves to anybody else, because we all are on different speeds and different tracks. I know it's easier to say, but we have all been there and done it and have to remind ourselves often, like, this is my journey, this is my business, and I'm going to take it at my speed. So we are here to work with you in whatever capacity that you need. All right, so we have another newbie on, Tracy. I don't know this face, so.
Yes, it's Ashley Thurber. So Ashley and I met through a vendor event, and she was gracious enough to host a party with me and decided that she never wants to pay full price again. So welcome, Ashley. Ashley lives in Southern California, and she is a mom. And I'll let her introduce herself, but we can't forget about Sid either. We forgot to have Sid say something. But Ashley, welcome to the meeting. This is our March meeting for our February results. So welcome. I'm so happy to see you both on, new girls to the team, to the Ooh La La ladies, within the last 2 weeks of February. So it is fantastic to have you. Welcome, ladies.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Welcome, Ashley. Sydney, did you want to say anything? Or Ashley? No?
I will. I'm not afraid to talk. I like talking. Yeah, so I'm super excited. I'm a mom of 3. I was let go during COVID from my corporate job, and kind of like the direct sales thing kind of fell in my lap with COVID and all the different things. So honestly, I went into the party with Tracy just to support my friend. I was like, I don't know what this crap is, but okay. And Tracy's just so magnetic in her personality that I eventually was like, and I'm like a kinky, weird person anyways, let's be real. So I just jumped right in, and I'm taking this business really, really slow. I have another business that's my main focus, but I want to absorb all the information and learn from you ladies and see where this could take me. So thank you.
That's awesome. Ashley, what is your other business?
I work with money. I sell shampoo.
Fantastic. That's how my day is going to go. I warn you all now. Fantastic. Okay.
It's all good. But yeah, so I'm like trying to navigate the waters of all of it.
Okay. So wait a second. Tell me the correct pronunciation. Monet. And then
It's modern nature. So I say Monet. Some people say Monet, Monat. Literally, even the CEO and the president of the company say it completely different. There's really no right or wrong way, but think modern nature and then mush the two.
Perfect. I feel so much better because I'm always saying Monet and I'm like, but I hear it in so many different ways.
It's all good. But yeah, so anyways, I'm just trying to really take this slow because I'm trying to figure out how it's all gonna like mush, you know?
Yeah, totally.
But I'm excited for the discount because I need to spice up my relationship and all the things in life. So here we go.
Fabulous.
Welcome.
And to the rest of you guys that are on from Ohio to all places in New York. You guys excited to see all of your faces. So like I said, there's a lot of like little things that I want to get through tonight, but I do have a bunch. Oh, I guess I should introduce me for you guys that don't know me. So I'm Tina Martin. I am the leader of the Toy Soldiers. We are a big family, and I hope that you guys feel that along the way. We are quite a sisterhood. It is something that we just kind of put out there as our culture, and we really try to cultivate that culture of supporting each other no matter where we are in our businesses. So I have been in business for 5 years. I actually bought my kit not knowing even what Pure Romance was. I literally had never been to a party and never heard of it. My babysitter told me she was going to do it. She called me on the phone and I was like, I'll buy a kit with you. And I ended up buying a kit, $450. I have no clue. Never imagined 5 years later that this would be doing my full-time job. So this is my full-time gig. I am the mother to two. So I have a 14-year-old daughter and an 11-and-a-half-year-old daughter as well. I am divorced. And I am out of just down the road from Tracy. So out of Lancaster, New York. So super excited to see all of your faces and the interaction. So before we get into recognition, so this is basically what we're going to do tonight. I want to play a little bit of, I know it may not seem like nearly as fun as when we did our product trivia over our toy trivia, but I do want to play a different trivia tonight just to kind of have some interaction. We're going to go through some recognition. We're going to go through the policy stuff because I know everybody signed in today and they were like, what is that consultant agreement? What is this new policies tab? Why is Tina putting like changing the website and now having a password on one of the links and all that jazz? So we're going to get into that. We're going to talk about smart shopping tonight and what that entails. I'm going to share with you guys some of the new products that are releasing this month and how you can work on those to get sales, some compliance stuff. And then I want to hear from each of you guys about what has been working. Hey, Donna. Donna, we literally just had some introductions. We have 5 newbies that have signed over the last couple of weeks that are joining us tonight. So with that being said, you guys, I think I'm going to share my screen. We're going to see. I was hoping that this was going to be like in a PowerPoint, but the girl gave it to me. It's literally individual slides. So we're going to go through some IRG stuff. Hold on. I did not hit share screen. Share screen.
And IRG means?
Incentives Requirements Guide. You guys, so exciting. I mean, but I found this to be really interesting. And I thought for like some of the new people, in some people that have been in business and so forth, because I mean, let's be honest, I am not somebody that reads the IRG. I did have to read it yesterday for the board meeting, and because they were doing an entire policies session. But so I thought that we should go through this. So you guys can unmute yourselves. You guys can yell this out if you want to, because when I'm sharing my screen, do not really get to see. It's really hard for me to see everybody because it covers up my screen. And there's multiple tabs and then I can't read. So what should we wear when attending corporate events and parties? whatever you want, business professional, business casual, casual. Wait, I have to wear clothes. Not when you're doing virtual parties. Nobody has to know what you got on down low. I also can't see the chat. So somebody can track the chat for me. And so you guys yell out. Does anybody know what we should be wearing to corporate events or
Business casual.
business professional, business casual? Yes. So business professional, you guys, you do not have to wear a suit. Some people like to wear a blazer, a dress. Business casual is something that we changed to last year at the beginning of the year, which means that you can wear jeans. Those jeans need to be a dark wash jean and dressed up with some jewelry, nice top, a blazer. Please no holey jeans. I know like I'm a big person that likes to wear that kind of thing, but we're not going to wear those to in-person parties. Casual is fine if it is determined ahead of time. Say you're doing like I have done like a country, vendor event, and I wore my jeans and I wore some cowboy boots. I was definitely more casual like, but that was like what it was for that event. Also, if you have like a PJ party, as long as those PJs are looking nice, throw on your Euphoria jammies if you have them. That is going to be fine. If that is like a theme that you guys are doing with the party, you will notice that all of my my virtual parties are party in your PJs. So I always wear my Euphoria jammies because I also do demo them and then they see them on my body. This is what sucks. I have to literally open every single one of these. She did this in Canva. If you are a representative of another business, can you do a double party and combine products at one party? Yes or no?
No.
Correct. So you cannot do, you cannot buy the IRG and buy the guidelines and policies combined. So Ashley, I thought that was interesting because you were like talking about Monet. I'm like, oh, that's, a good one to do. So we actually can't be a representative of two companies at the same party that you are doing by policy. There have been some things that have changed in the IRG. I don't know if this will have it, but we will get into it. You can sell Pure Romance products at which of the following? A flea market, either online or in person, Facebook and your own website, Facebook Marketplace, Etsy, Amazon, Poshmark, my friend's retail store.
B.
Correct. So a lot of times people ask if they can put stuff on the marketplace. You cannot. Okay. But you can do it your own website. You can do it on Facebook, and we should say Instagram, like social media is totally fine. But you can't do it on the other places, including Amazon. Number 4. If you need a product and you don't have it in stock, what can you not do?
B.
Okay, so we cannot buy product from other consultants. You can swap products. So you will see in our page, or you will see in the Classy Click, like I'm in need of or in search of XYZ. And then you'll see swaps can happen, but because we're all at a different buying discount, swaps happen at retail, even if you bought the product on sale. Swaps have full retail, and foil packs, business supplies, so catalogs, order forms, anything that falls under the business supply category in the drop-down menu, those you can buy. Okay.
Hey, Tiff, can I buy some samples?
Seriously, see if Tiffany will sell off some of her samples.
No, you may not. There's plenty on business supply tab. Thank you very much.
There you go. Tiffany is our sample queen. She's got like a whole bin of samples. She loves them. Can you charge for booking or attending a party? Because we get that question a lot.
No.
You will get asked a lot. How much does it cost to have a party? It is free. Can you make your own samples?
No.
Okay, so those little containers, sometimes people want to put some samples in there for somebody else to try. We are not allowed to do that. Okay.
Even spraying Kiss on a cotton ball, you're not supposed to do that either.
And putting it in somewhere. Now, if you're spraying it at a party so
Right.
they can smell, yes. So they have like Kiss bars where people will like display different scents. You can totally do that. You just can't like send a cotton ball sprayed in like, you know, a Ziploc bag or whatever out to somebody. Was that 6 or 7? Or one was 7. Who can attend a
Can we
party?
spray our business cards?
Yes, you can do that. You can spray the inside of your packages as well, like with a scent. So when they open it, it smells good.
That's such a cute idea. I love that.
Yes. Who can attend a party?
B.
A and B.
Anyone over 18.
16. Oh, I thought that said 18. I need some new glasses.
It's 16?
No,
No, it's
18. I
That's what I
thought
thought.
it said 18 on there when I looked at it quickly. No, you got to be 18.
That's what I thought.
I would have, but wouldn't B
So
also
literally
be?
nobody on this list can attend a party, right? Or
No, that's not true. B can.
B
Couldn't
can.
Yes. So if
Technically,
identify as a female, and they do not have to be in process of going through a transgender surgery to become a woman. They just have to be able to identify as a female, and they do
Just
that
a
on a daily basis.
question
Yes.
for that. So how do you like?
I can answer that.
How do you
Because
weed through that in a situation like? Thank you.
Well, I had a party that I attended where the woman said that she had a friend of hers who was a gay man that wanted to attend the party. And I had said, I'll give you 2 examples. I had said, this party is solely for anybody that identifies as female and is 18 years and older. Then another time I had somebody say, I have a friend who's going through transition from female to male. Can she attend the party? I said no, because she identified as a male. So if they, I mean, quite honestly, how do I want to say this correctly? Like, you can't tell. If you're identifying as female, you can attend the party. You just have to really work with your hostess to kind of hone that in. Do you know what I mean? And Tina, I mean, would you agree that if you got to a party and somebody was there that did not fit that description, you would not continue, or would you change your demo to some other type of party?
I don't. So I think it's come as hostess coaching.
Right.
I will tell you guys a situation, and I know this is kind of a sticky situation, and this is part of the IRG that you might be good off, like you might want to read the section on it. I walked into a party. They had partied with me before. They knew it was women only, 18 and above. And I'm not kidding you guys. I walked in and I thought for sure a man was sitting there. It was not. And she completely identified as a woman. But I went with the party knowing that I had told my hostess, but it's really not the proper thing to do because we don't want to offend somebody. If they identify as female and we have laid that out and you put in your Facebook like groups that you know you're having your party, because I still do groups even for my in-home parties, because events, you guys know, like I don't do events anymore. But in your groups, but as long as you're saying like they identify as everybody identifies as female, or when you go live, you know, everybody on here must identify as female. If you're around, if any men are within earshot or children are in earshot, then we ask you to put on headphones. I have had a binary, I think is the right term. I'm not good with this, you guys, and I admit it, I am trying to get better. Somebody that was binary, totally looked male. He did wear some makeup. She, they, I'm not even quite sure which pronoun, but they went by the she pronoun, okay? Totally looked like a woman. So anyways, it's not the hostess knew. Okay. So, and I've had people that I invited to the party named Kaylee, and they said they could not come because they identified as male, you know, and they were going through that transitions process. So do your hostess coaching on it. And that's the best that you can do. Put it out in your events, you know, in writing. We've got like a little snapshot too that I can share with you guys, but make sure that you do that. And then I think that's the most that you can do. We don't want to offend anybody. And it's a really sticky area right now. Does anybody else want to say anything about that? Okay. Number 8. How does a consultant become active? So let some of our newbies maybe check this one out. You can choose more than one.
All of
Okay.
the above.
Brandy, a new person.
Let one of the newbies. Brandy's like, that's me.
Oh, take it. I think it's all of them, but I'm not sure what is it. IAP is like, I don't know what that is.
IAP is the Inventory Advantage Program.
Oh, then yeah, I think it's all of them. Put an order for business supplies. Put a bulk order of 200. I just placed my order actually. I
You
think it's all
did?
of them. I don't know. You can tell me if it's right or wrong. Yeah. Got lingerie.
Does
ladies.
not count. Business supplies do not count towards retail. So when we are going for a sale day, nope. This is why it's good to go through this. And I thought for like people that were new, this would be good to go through too. So business supplies are a tax write-off. So that gets tracked, and then there's a report that you can put at the end of the year. Those are all a tax write-off. That is why you can buy them from another consultant. Okay, but the other stuff, doing the Inventory Advantage Program, we're going to talk about that here in a little bit too, because there's a special IAP coming out. And then getting website sales or bulk orders all do count. And that bulk order can be for yourself. It can be for a party, you know, for clients. But business supplies do not. So when you are putting in an order to try to hit on a sale day, just know that you need to make sure that you look at product total versus retail total to make sure your product total hits over the discount. Oh shit, I knew that was going to happen at some point. There's a lot of these. So you guys, we may do part of these now and I can post, I don't know, put them in a You guys okay with this? If a consultant fails to become active within 60 days of the original kit purchase fee, what can she do to become active again? Call the corporate office and cry. I'm sorry.
You have to buy another kit.
Yes. And that can be a $19.99 kit like we have this week. That can be another kit, but you do have to always buy another kit. In order to advance to a bigger buying discount, what do you need to do?
See?
Sponsor people.
I have the IAP.
A, B, and C, if you are at a 30% buying discount, the IAP having $500 in sales over your career, it does not have to be in a month, but over your career sales, or sponsoring a team member that activates will all jump you up to a 45% buy or 40% buying discount. Okay. So that's part of the payment plan that we go over when we do orientation. If a product comes to you damaged, leaking, unable to be sold or used, you should do what?
Create a ticket and return it.
Yep. Or you can call. Okay. So I like the whole ticket. They get back to you faster instead of leaving a message if they don't pick up right away. But yes, if you call or you should create a ticket. It's the best way. And they will tell you whether that's going to be under, if you, let me just show you guys that in case you ever have to do this, I just had to do it. Okay. So I'm sharing my screen. In the back office, if you click on the Pure Romance, down along the side, there is a Contact Us button. Down there is the support portal.
Can you mute the line?
Oops, sorry, I thought it was.
So submit a request, and for that, and there's going to give you all different things, you guys, that you can submit requests for. But that particular one is going to be no. Return or exchange product. It's what we call, if you hear the terminology RMA, that is what it is. So you can return and exchange the product, and they will tell you back in an email if you need to just get rid of the product or if you need to send it back to corporate. Depending on the product, sometimes they send it back if they're looking to see like maybe there was a bulk as to what something happened. But just know that you can reach that off of the back office site under the Contact Us button. I have to move you guys constantly. Website commissions. What things determine your website commission? Yes, B. I saw your hand, Kayla. So you're buying discount. So for website commissions, if the order for everybody, this is everybody, is $39.99 or less, that is retail, we all get 30% buying discount. And I'm at a 50%, or I'm sorry, a 30% commission. If you are at a 30% commission, all of your website sales until you move up to 40% will be 30%. If you are 40% or higher and the retail order is $40 or more, you will receive 40% commission. I told you my brain is not working today. Also know that if you give out the discount codes, the Shop 5 and the Shop 10, to clients, I try to tell people use those sparingly, but if you do give out those codes, that does come off of your commission as well, that discount code. Anybody have any questions on website orders? Don't be afraid to ask questions on any of this stuff, you guys. Oh, we just went over that. So we're skipping that one. And the reason our commission is less, like for me, that's at a 50%, for Tracy, that's at a 50%, is because corporate ships the products directly to your client. So you don't handle the products at all. So because they're doing that work, they take part of the commission. Bonuses and overrides are paid on which day of the month? The 10th. We love the 10th. Sign up for direct deposit. It may take a few weeks to get it going, but that sign up for direct deposit, and the 10th you wake up to money in your bank account. In order to be eligible for a monthly $100 bonus.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes,
If the 10th falls on a weekend, it comes the Friday before that, right?
it does. Yes.
Important, because I didn't know that number.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. $100 bonus. Who knows? Not one of the leaders.
I don't know, maybe C or D? No, C or D? Yeah, C or D? I don't know.
You start getting your first $100 bonus every month. You do not have to have a new team member every month. If you have the same one for 5 months in a row and you're doing $1,000 in retail sales every month, then you're getting that $100 cash back bonus. It does go up from there. And I do run reports to let people know, like if they're leaving money on the table. Like there's a couple of people where I'm like, you guys do $1,000 or more every single month. You're leaving, you know, that money on the table. Let's get you a team member. To be eligible for the $200 bonus, what is it?
Is it 3? 3 members?
It is. And then is it A or B with 3 members?
Oh, maybe A?
It is B. So with 3, we're going to talk about some free, I have a free product video too. 3 team members, $1,500 in sales, and your group retail is $2,500, because I know some people are starting to like get team members. So when you are a senior consultant, me plus 3, you get a 45% buying discount. You get all these other perks, but your $1,500 in retail is part of your group of $2,500. So basically either you, well, a combination of you and your 3 team members, and it can all be you, it can all be one other team member, need to do an additional $1,000. Okay, so an average of an additional $250 for each member of the team, including yourself, or $333. And sometimes people just do that all on their own. If you are a consultant to a director and you get, this is a typo. Okay, I did not create this. How much free product would you earn on a, oh, well, that's not a typo. If you're a consultant to a director and you hit at least, let me say this, $5,000 in retail in a month, what do you get in free product? Amanda, are you
I
on?
was trying to unmute. Amanda, you want to let them know what you're getting?
Are you talking to me?
Amanda,
No,
Light.
Sorry.
She might be working.
maybe I have to reread. Is that the? Oh, I know what it is. It's 250.
Yes. So Amanda just had her first $5,000 retail month. So corporate is giving her $250 in free product. She can take that free product and sell it for 100% commission. She can choose free product that she wants to add to her demo, or she can take that free product and use it for herself. I'd love to take free product and sell it for 100% commission, or take that free product. You got, oh, that dang it. That's a really great way with free product. You know, it's a hostess gift, right? So you can buy different bottles of Coochie. You pay, those are full retail. So if a product is $22, even though we get it at a discount, it's full retail. So I sent Amanda a video today on how to claim her free products.
Guess what I'm getting?
Is that every month you hit 5,000 or just the first time?
Every single month, you guys. This is why I go for cash bonuses every month. $7,500, you start earning cash bonuses, 10,000 and 20,000. I don't like my override if I don't hit the cash bonus.
I'm sorry, when you get to 10,000 in retail, or that's what you get as a cash bonus is $10,000. I also heard it was 10,000 in cash.
You get 7.5%. So I get $750 extra a month when I hit a $10 month. Yeah. On top
So
of,
you don't like your override without your cash bonus? Is that what you said?
yes, I want to see a cash bonus on there. It makes a huge difference in your check.
Oh, okay.
To hit director, Tracy, how many people do you need?
8.
8.
8 active.
8 active, because Tracy just promoted. If these start to get like a little bit harder, we're not going to go through this. Some of these I think are too advanced. These might be too advanced, and I don't want to get you guys confused. Your personal retail sales does not count towards your group retail sales. True or false? We just talked about this. False. I hate that I have to open all these. To be eligible for a level advancement bonus, how many months do you have to hit your minimums or one level below? You guys, that's the 500. Yes. So once you become a senior consultant, me +3, you are eligible, and your upline, your sponsor, is eligible for a $500 cashback bonus. So Amanda, when she gets here to senior consultant, because she just promoted, and she's got a second team member and possibly a third, when they all activate, Amanda will get promoted to senior consultant. When she does, and she holds that position for 3 months, she will get a $500 cashback bonus on the 4th month. I will get a cashback bonus of $500 on the 4th month. Why do I get it as her sponsor? Because at Peer Romance, we do not want to get you guys promoted and then like wash our hands like you're on your own. I want to guide her and teach her and build her as a leader. So they give us both. Once you hit director, Tracy, how much is your bonus?
$750 if I hold it for 3 months.
When
And
she
Tina-
does it for 3 months.
Did I say if? I meant to say when.
When?
And Tina gets $750 too.
Okay. So she just got promoted. So in 3 months from now, and then as a senior director where I am, I literally demoted for 1 day. I've been a senior director for like 2 years. And I demoted for 1 day. And so I am now eligible for a $1,500 cashback bonus. My sponsor does not get that. So on April 10th, I will get an additional $1,500 on top of all of my other team money. And I also get flights paid for or travel reimbursements for training, and I get free corporate trainings and so forth, other additional things. So as you level up, corporate rewards us.
I think it's important to say though, ladies, when it comes to the bonuses, you have to do your own minimums. So like, I'll give you an example. If my team sold
Trace.
20, what?
Here's the next question.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Go for it.
I'm going to continue what I was saying because that question is confusing. So let's just say, okay, we'll use a director as an example. So I have to do 3,000 a month. So my team has to do 10,000. The group sales has to be $10,000. I have to do a minimum of that $10,000. So if my team sold 20,000 and I did not meet my minimums, I would not make my bonus. So that's what sets us out different from other direct sale companies. Sometimes in other direct sales companies, every time you sponsor somebody, you get a percentage of their sales. That is not how it works with Pure Romance. We have to do our own minimums as the leaders or of your team in order to get any type of bonus. That's important to know, because when people are like, oh, it's multi-level marketing, direct sales, pyramid, it's not, it's different.
Yep.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say.
I wasn't going to show this, but this is kind of funny. What are the levels of a position of prestige? Missionary, anal, doggy style. President's Club, Board of Directors, Senior Board, and then they level up. We are a Board of Directors team, so I'm on a position of prestige as the leader of the Toy Soldiers.
I will have a position of prestige at the end, before the end of this year.
How do you become eligible for corporate party leads? You guys, I can track some of these in my business. What number is this? So corporate party leads are when people write into corporate on their corporate website and say they want to have a party. You get to be a leads list of C. You reach a minimum of $5,000 in retail and maintain a good standing with corporate, meaning you're up to date on any IAP payments, you don't owe them any money. To maintain eligibility, maintain a minimum of $1,500 in retail each month and complete the party lead surveys. I have had awesome parties and awesome clients because of leads that corporate has given to me. So when you make the leads list, you will get an email that says, congratulations, you made the leads list. All right. I think some of these are going to be high level. I can post these in a thing if you guys would like to have them too. Oh no, we got to go over this. When doing a vendor event, which guideline does not apply? And I'm going to say these are in-person vendor events. Does anybody know? C. Yeah.
C.
Yeah. You aren't allowed to, you can't have on display your bedroom accessories. Okay. Because there could be people under the age of 12. You're not in a party atmosphere and there could be men. An inactive consultant wants to rejoin, but she wants a different sponsor. She was active 9 months ago. Can she go to another sponsor?
No,
Do you guys know what the time frame is?
a year.
A year. So if you have somebody, because I know this has happened before, that says, oh, I was a consultant, your first question should be to them, how long ago did you go inactive?
That's me.
Who's saying that's me? I can't see everybody on the screen.
Tiffany, that girl I
Oh, yes.
I mentioned to you.
Thank you. Yes. So you need to find out when she last went inactive. If it was less than a year ago, you need to direct her back to her sponsor. An active consultant has or adopts a baby and wants to take 2 months off. Is she eligible for her override and bonuses? Anybody know?
Let's just say yes, because that would be what I would want, but I don't know if that's true.
It is true. So if you take a couple months off, you're still eligible because of the family expansion override allowance. Pure Romance consultants are independent business owners whose commissions are based on the product they sell. Most opt to maintain a minimum activity level to keep their income flowing during their time of major life changes, such as the birth of a child or adoption. As strong supporters of women in business, PR acknowledges that during these times, business as usual is not always an easy option. Therefore, we are pleased to offer the family expansion override allowance. So that's awesome for those of you guys that may be wanting or trying to have children.
How many questions are in this? 50?
No, we're almost done. 33, 2 more.
Oh,
Can a consultant
wondering.
be terminated by Pure Romance?
Probably.
Yes.
Yes, you can. You don't follow the IRG, you absolutely can be. Last question. What is the Center for Sexual Health Promotion? It's C. It's part of the Kinsey Institute for Research in Sex, Gender, and Reproduction. Any reference to Pure Romance's affiliation should refer to the center and not to the Kinsey Institute. This is what you guys, we do have access to go through a free sexual health education through the Kinsey Institute of Research. All right. So did anybody learn anything today?
Yeah.
So I didn't know it was going to take that much time. I really need to get that in a slide, but I was looking for it today and found it. All right, so let's go from boring IRG stuff to cheering, right? So the way that this happens, Brandy, you can go ahead and start. Brandy, well, I shouldn't say that. Is there anybody that would like to, I know Tracy and Brandy already told me they would. If anybody would like to, as a leader, do any sort of recognition, it is open for you guys to do recognition. Or any shout outs, if you want to shout anybody out. All right, Brandy, you're on.
So I can't see my face because my phone is weird right now. But I wanted to recognize my team, my top 3 retail sales and my top 3 website sales. Because I think no matter how big or how little, it should be recognized. So hang on, they're out of order. All right, so the first one I have Linda Castrenz was #1 in website sales at 208 for February for Brandy's Bombshells. So I don't think she's on tonight, but congratulations, Linda. I have Tiffany Little was #2 for website sales this month at 136. I have Lynn Pike. Lynn Pike was #3 in website sales with 123. So she got an award again this month. That's 2 months in a row for Lynn. And then retail sales, I have Megan Leisenfeld again, #1 at $626 in retail this month. We have Tiffany Little at #2 for $369. And then I have Linda Castrenz at #3 with $296. So you ladies hustled, and I'm really, really proud of you. And I wanted you to be recognized for that.
Dean, can you unshare your screen
I'm
so we can see
trying.
all their faces? Okay.
I am. It's doing something really bizarre, right? Oh, stop share. I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm like, I can't. I was trying. Gotcha. Okay.
So I am super pumped to come on here today and recognize my team, our team, the Ooh La La ladies. There are so many new girls to the team, and I am so excited. And first, I want to just congratulate the top 7 in sales this month. And then I want to talk about something that we achieved that is huge. Okay, so #7 in sales was Anna Ford with $132. Woohoo! #6 was Brittany Charette with $241. Woohoo! #5, Angela Michaelzak with $415.50. Woohoo! For February. #4 was Tracy Edwards with $700 in retail. And she joined, let me look at the calendar. She joined on February 25th. Woohoo! Number 3 in sales. Oh, we got to keep Marissa Kraszewski in our thoughts and prayers. She's actually in the hospital. She wasn't feeling good this week, went in, and I asked her what happened. She said she was actually in the hospital. So I'll get some more info on that. So give her some positive vibes. But she was number 3 in sales for February with $900. Woohoo! Number 2 in sales was Jenny Kleinberger with $1,278 in sales. Woohoo! And number 1 in sales for the Ooh La La ladies was Miss Sydney Warman with $1,349 in sales. And she also joined last Thursday, the 25th. So let me just tell you one thing. This girl hustled because we had a huge goal. Okay, I'm so proud and so incredibly grateful for these women on my team, because on the 25th of this month is when I promoted to director. And this team came along right alongside with me and hustled their tushies off all weekend. And when I say right up until the wire, till 11:58 p.m. Sunday evening, and we hit $10,834.18. And this team has proven that they got the hustle. I am so pumped up. Oh my gosh. But anyway, I am so thankful to each and every one of you girls. I mean, thank you so much. I'm thrilled. I'm so excited for you. There's endless opportunities. And I wanted to say that because we hit this goal, I threw out this challenge, right? So anybody that contributed to the month of February in helping us get to our 10,000, I gave away 2 prizes. I gave a WeVibe and the new hybrid lubricant, and that was won by Brittany Charette. And then I also gave another hybrid lubricant and a womanizer, and that Sydney Warman won that today. So I'm super duper pumped for you girls. March, we're gonna kill it. And thank you again.
Sydney, if you don't already have a womanizer, I recommend just holding on to that one for yourself. Product test that.
It was the first thing I bought from Tracy.
Oh.
I do have
All right. So super proud of all of you guys. Everybody. So I just have to tell you guys that I was talking to, we were doing Chris Cicchinelli, our CEO, had popped into the board page about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, no, week and a half ago. I think it was about a week before the month ended. And he was talking about like how a lot of teams were down, you know, and we were at like a 200% growth in January, like 190% growth. And then like a week before the end of the month, we were at like a 0% growth for the month of February. So over last year, and it was happening to teams all over the place. And I was like, oh my God, we had our biggest month ever in January. And now like we're having like this really like kind of low month, but it was happening all across the board. And you know, they're saying like different reasons or whatever. I just want to tell you guys that we finished at like 98% growth in the month of February. The last 7 days, we did over $20,000 in retail. My mind, I think it was like 24,000 actually. My mind blown, because I'm like, where in the hell did this all come from? Like, and I just kept writing Stacy, and I was like sending her these screenshots, and I'm like, what is going on? And not that we always stay in our same lane, but you guys will know, like I have like a little bit of competitiveness. I've never competed like against like other teams. But I did get a message that our My First Success line was higher than one of the $1 million team leaders for success lines. And I was like, holy shit, we finished number 1. And I was just kind of really blown away. taxes are coming. Yeah, it's going to help us along the way. But I just am blown away because I a week and a half ago, I was like, it was just so stagnant. I'm like, what is going on? So with that being said, I have my recognition as well. So for website sales, of course, I really tried to have everything. Nope, I want to do group sales. So number 3 in group sales was Brandy's Bombshells with 3,542. So this is Brandy and her success lines. You guys can cheer, you guys can unmute, you can dance in your box. When we're in person, we'll have blowers or do something. Number 2 was Amanda Light, because she's building a team with $5,393. She made the group sales. And then number 1 was the Ooh La Las. They have a record. They also get the Ooh La La, no, wrong one. God, I had them out of order. Hold on, I have it here. The Ooh La Las, I had to redo all of this at 5:30. So 10,882, that is correct, right? That is what the report showed today. Yesterday it was different.
I had 10,834. I'd love to know where the 882 came from.
Trust me. The other day I had you down as 10,834. At 4 o'clock when I looked at something, the reports changed. And we have more money today in ours. So I don't know if like, oh, Katie, I wonder if it was your order. One of Katie's orders had to get pushed through from corporate because of PayPal. And it was 100 and some. So anyways, it's 10,882 is what the report showed at 4 o'clock. I was rewriting everything. All right. So congratulations to the Ooh La Las. I promise you guys, I'm getting everything out this week. I'm not waiting months again. Website sales, number 3 in website sales was Tracy with $537. Amanda Light with $569 was number 2 in website sales. And number 1 in website sales was Brandy Freilich with $885 in website sales. In sponsoring, we have number 2 in sponsoring with Amanda Light having her first 2 team members that joined. Number 1, doubling my activations, actually. I did activations. How many did you actually sponsor, Tracy?
Since January 31st.
In February.
Right, 6.
6. Okay, I did activations, so I can up that. But she had 4 activations in the month. I had 2 activations, so way to double my ass. Like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Okay. And then retail sales. You guys, there's so many of us there. So you guys know right now there are like 56 active on the first team if you guys kind of want to know where you line. So I did top 9 because that is everybody that had over $1,000 in retail. So number 9 was Karen. I don't think I've seen her on. She had $1,110. She also earned her $100 cash bonus. Tiffany Provost with $1,228, number 8, consistently above the $1,000 mark. Number 7 was Karen Fry, Amanda B. Karen was on there, $1,255. Number 6 was Jenny Kleinberger. Is that her last name? Yeah, $1,278. Number 5 in retail, Sydney, who joined on Thursday, $1,347 since Thursday, you guys. It is amazing. Brandy, number 4 with $1,810. Number 3, Donna with $2,429. Number 2, breaking her personal record. Her previous personal best was $3,508, and this month $5,173 was Amanda Light. So that is a personal record. Also gets $250 in free product, and she earned her $100 bonus as well. And then Tracy was number 1 with $5,821. So you also have your certificate as well. Ooh la la's. And then you guys, oops, I'm missing one. I'm missing one. Okay, we're going to do this first. 2 promotions. So Amanda Light promoted to advanced consultant. So working at that Me+3, and Tracy, second-time director. That's what came out of my mouth, and I was like, that's not right. Leveling up to director. So she's got 8 active team members, and then somewhere in this pile, oh, there it is. I chose the Super Soldier. So you guys, Super Soldier is somebody that I choose every month, or a group of people. It has nothing to do with sales. It has nothing to do with sponsoring. It truly just has some reason I just felt like they are our Super Soldier. I spelled this wrong when I was typing. I have to reprint this because I just can't send this out like that. But Amanda Light, I am giving it to you, not because of your sales, not because of your recruiting, but you touched my heart when Tracy was going for that goal with the Ooh La La's, and you just kept commenting and cheering, and like, I called Tracy and I was like, I am loving this sisterhood of, come on ladies, like you were encouraging women to purchase from them and help them hit their goal. And I loved every single bit about that. I'm glad that I noticed that I typed soldier wrong, so I'll reprint this, but so you are our Super Soldier for the month. I love that sisterhood. It was
Yeah, we were online at like after 11 o'clock at night, and I was like, come on, you got this. I knew it. I knew they were gonna get it. I knew it.
And I didn't even know that you were on the phone with her after 11. I just saw what you were doing on Facebook. And I loved that. So you guys, I appreciate you all. It takes every one of us. So I am out there working with you guys. I had 2 activated shares. I shared the opportunity 4 times this month. My personal retail was $12,195, which equates to my bonus for the month was $2,888. So that's just an extra, basically $2,900. 750 of that was my cash bonus. I tell you guys this because I want to know what the potential that you guys can see is as well. And then next month, I'm going to have that $1,500 cash bonus in addition to my overrides as well. And then as a team, we went from like $20,000 up to $45,128 in the last week. Mind blown. That takes hustle. Super duper proud of you guys. So congratulations to everybody. Now, back to some policy stuff that I have to cover. Yay for us. Okay, so when you guys log in, if you haven't logged in today, just know that when you log in, you're going to get this thing that says consultant agreement. We now are going to be signing it on an annual basis. There's no change to it, I don't really think. Oops, I'm hitting the wrong button. But just know that you have to check that box off and you have to agree to the consultant agreement. If you want to go in and read it, they did add the policies tab right here. If you go in and read it as well. I also wanted to show you guys what I put on our website today, which is why I was asking, I password protected it. I have to find out if I need to login protect. Some of our other parts of our PR Toy Soldiers, just because I'm starting to put a helpful videos up and because those are corporate videos, I feel like I'm probably going to have to make that page too. So you'll just basically have to log on to see all of the tabs on the prtoysoldiers.com now.
Tina, we do not need to put a password in when we go to YouTube to look at corporate. You just have to subscribe. So I don't know if you'll have to with the videos, but I wouldn't doubt that you have to with the policies and the procedures.
Okay. I'm going to find out just to make sure, because if I end up putting any sort of demo stuff on there, corporate does have it when you push play. So if I put anything up that they do, then I'm going to have to do that. And there are some videos that I kind of want to be able to share. So under the corporate policies tabs, I basically downloaded everything. I also put this for anybody because there are people that love this, you know, policies and procedures. Monique McGuire is definitely one that like knows this inside and out. So there is a compliance training for anybody that wants to watch compliance training. It is 1 hour and 15 minutes. I did have to sit through it. But I put it out there for anybody else that wants to watch it. What I really love is they did break up the IRG. They made it simpler, okay? And this is something that I do want to share with you guys. And I really actually recommend either printing this or downloading it so you have access, or just know that it's out there. But I think it's good for all of us, no matter which stage of our business we are in. This is called the Language and Terms Guide. So you can see what it means if we talk about active status, what it talks about when we talk about auto activation, back orders, bestie parties, business supplies, bookings, why they have some of them with a capital letter and this is the grammar side of me. I'm like, that drives me nuts, but this is a corporate document. Chargeback, so your clitoral stimulation, okay? So I think there's some really good terminology. Go through, maybe do a quick like highlight, take a look at these, print them off. But you know, like when we talk about clitoral stimulation, what does that mean? It really talks about a small mass of erectile tissue in the female, blah, blah, blah. So go through here. Because these are terms that you're going to hear on a regular basis. And I think it's really awesome that they took these terms out of our incentives and requirements guide and put them to their own document. I do believe it's down to like the who do you know list, vaginal health products. I think there is one, no, never mind, I take that back. There's different verbs in here. What does it mean to sponsor if you don't know? So I am kind of excited about this because there's questions that we get, and now we have this terminology guide for it. The rest of it is the incentive requirements guide. There is a trademark usage policy, so where and how you can use the Pure Romance heart. I will say for the Toy Soldiers logo, it had to go through and get approved, and it took several rounds because of the way that I wanted the logo originally in, their logo within our logo. And then if you want to see that consultant agreement that you signed off at, just know that these documents are now out here. They're also on your policies tab, but they're out here just in case like it's ever down or you want to print off or whatever. Okay, does anybody have any questions about this lovely, all this good jazz? But I have to go over it. I also have to go over something that I don't want anybody to panic over. There is some verbiage I am going to, and I will share this. Okay, so this is for all direct sales companies. So there's all of these compliance things that they are going through, and you saw, and I had you guys all comment. If you haven't, please do so. But, and I promise for you guys that are new, the meetings aren't always about, this is the first meeting I've ever had to go over any policies and procedures. So I apologize if you're like, wow, this is really not exciting at all. That's how we all felt yesterday on the board call. So there's what's called this cooling off period, okay? This is for in-home parties only. And what it basically stems down to is think about when the Kirby vacuum guy or somebody has like showed up at your door, the book salesman, and you feel pressured into purchasing something. You guys know like kind of what I'm talking about, or you've heard stories like this. And then the next day you're like, I did not want to spend $500 on that. Okay. So to preface this, when we all were like, oh my gosh, what does this mean in so many ways? A lot of consultants that have been in the business for a long time, they were like, this may have happened 2 times in the last 10 years. I may have seen this once in the last 14 years. Okay. But this is verbiage. We're going to this is another consultant that she wrote it up. She's a senior board member, but I took it down because I love it. So the cooling off period gives people 3 days, 3 business days to come back and say, I was drunk. I got in trouble by my significant other. I don't want these products. Okay. they have to be untouched, like in their original wrapping, not used. Okay. So they can't have the seals or anything off of them. Business day is also considered a Saturday. Sunday and a holiday, a federal holiday, is not a business day, but Saturday is a business day. So you're going to see like the order forms are going to start to have this. And we're also just going to have to basically say this at in-person parties in the ordering room. Hey girl, you are going to totally love your goodies. Because of the nature of our products, we consider all sales final. However, since you purchase products at this party, you have 3 days to cancel your purchase on any items that are unused, unopened, tags on, etc.
Looks like I'm gonna be staying virtual. No, I'm just kidding.
A lot of people said that yesterday. I will be the first to admit, a lot of us panicked. Like, what does that mean for
But
hostess?
we don't have to say that. We don't have to say it during virtual parties.
No. If somebody orders,
Guess I'm going virtual.
no, stop. Again, don't let this deter, because one, again, consultants jumped in and and I think back on my 5 years, I think I've had one customer, you guys, in 5 years, and she was the Wicked Witch of the West. Like, and she had like this serious remorse. Every single direct sales company has to have this. So just know this, if you ever buy product and you regret it within 3 days, you can still return it, okay? What does this mean for hostess credits? They were like, should we wait 3 days to give hostess credits? No, don't do that. If you ever find yourself in a situation where this comes up, come talk to me, all right? Like, don't let it deter you. Somebody said, well, I'm gonna tell everybody to text me their order from the family room. Okay, if it comes over text, it doesn't make a difference. It is only in home parties. You will notice that there will be an update to the verbiage on the order forms. We just have to let people know that there is a cooling off period.
I have
Tina,
not
would you-
left my home, so this does not apply to me yet.
Sorry.
Tina, would you recommend putting that on like a little sign in the shopping room?
I'll find that out. I will find that out if that will cover our basis. That's a good question. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I am not gonna have a lot of the answers. So let me get answers on this.
And I put it in the chat, but can you also post that verbiage, please?
Yes, I will.
Okay, thank you, Tina.
I will.
I think I'm safe. I haven't left my home yet.
Oh, yeah, you're safe. Does anybody else have any questions or concerns? I know it sounds scary, like, oh my gosh, people are gonna start like sending back their goodies.
No, they won't.
They're gonna want their goodies. And you know what's gonna happen? They go home and they rip them open anyways.
And they can't use them. I mean, they can't return them.
Now, I open all my lingerie and hang it. And then people can buy off the rack, right? Just like in a store. I may only open one of every item. And then I'm going to figure out the lingerie piece, how I'm going to do it. But honestly, again, in 5 years, I've had one woman that came back and tried to return her lingerie that I knew fit her, because I met her out. I met her. She tried it on with me. And then a week later, she tried to return it because she decided she didn't like it. And I was like, girlfriend, normally I swap out lingerie to get the right size. You physically were with me in a bathroom. It was a multi-stall bathroom. It was in a hotel. And I was just like, you tried it on, you came out, you walked in it with your panties on, but you've now had it for a week. You've probably taken off your panties. I can't return it, right? Any other questions on that little policy? Let me see if we've got any more policy stuff.
I just got to make a little joke. That reminds me of like when girls go and buy a dress for prom, but they leave the tag on it because when they're done with it, they return it.
Totally. It's totally
exactly what that reminds me.
Ew.
I just did a for Valentine's Day in February, and Valentine's Day I did trade your toy in for your old toy for 20% off, and I had to put a disclosure on there that ladies, I don't want your old toys. Like, You can keep them or throw them away, but please do not send me your old toys from the early 2000s, the 90s, the 80s, whatever. Well, some of you probably weren't born in the 80s, but I'm like, keep them, throw them away, but you can get 25% off a new toy.
Ew. Yeah, it's like when people literally like, because we used to, a lot of times corporate will say, just throw the toy away, right? Like, just tell your client to throw away. We used to have to turn all those in. And there was a guy that had to open all the used toys that were Aura made back in. It may or may not have been. I heard, don't quote me, I heard it was one of Patty's ex-husbands that got that job.
That's amazing.
Imagine being the founder of the company, you're making all this money and you have your ex-husband needing a job, so he's opening. I don't know if that's true, but that is what I have heard before. Okay, so last thing on compliance stuff. You know how Facebook's getting flagged so much, right? Compliance issues are happening. Number one, because of the Miracle Oil pictures. So all of those pictures that are not Pure Romance logoed, Pure Romance off of their social media or off of like our training website, don't use them. We cannot make claims that our products do things that doctors prescribe, right? We can't make claims that it will clear acne. We can't make claims that it will heal psoriasis or these types of things. Okay, I know there is a.
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
Not to interrupt. Now, when I do my in-home parties or not in-home, when I do my virtual parties, in-home parties, it don't matter. Miracle Oil is one of my favorite things to talk about. What I find myself doing is these are some of the reviews I've gotten, but I say Pure Romance does not make any medical claims to that. Is that okay?
Yeah, so I would not show a hand, okay, so for Rapid Rewind, for instance, right? That was a client of mine that took a picture that day and she sent them and I showed those pictures, but we don't want to say that it makes, we don't want to mention the medical claims, at least not on Facebook, right? We don't want somebody to go home and break out with terrible acne and you're saying that, you know, it's going to clear acne. So when it comes to using the pictures, because we don't want to get Facebook flagged, don't use the pictures making medical claims. Stick to the ones that are corporate approved. Okay, because they can see into our groups and so forth. Whew. This shit is boring. I know, you guys.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
It's not about that. It's something different. So if we want, okay, so let's say, you know how we, if a hostess has a $250 party, we can give a $25 gift. It does not have to be a product, does it?
It has to be, I just read this because I read the IRG. It has to be a Pure Romance product.
Okay. If you want to include something extra, so I'll give you an example. When I do my date night boxes, I went and I did the value of what the products would cost, right? In retail, what the retail cost was, but I also added some additional things in there, like couples dice and a perfect like match game for them to have at Valentine's Day. There's nothing wrong with giving bonus gifts, is there, in addition to the Pure Romance product?
No, I just say my whole stance on that is I want to give people Pure Romance stuff and I try to give liquid items that they want to rebuy again. But if you're throwing in extra stuff, that's, you know, that's a business write-off expense, but your gift. So for a $250 retail party before the hostess's order, by the IRG, it's $250. I checked it. You have to give a gift. You guys, that gift, when I started out, I used to buy hot hearts in a 6-pack on a sale day. And then because we were doing in-home parties, I would massage, I would open up the hot heart, I would crack the disc, they would see it harden, heat up to 129 degrees, and I would massage everybody, right? And then I would say, thank you so much for having your party with me. This is for you as a gift for having the party. Now, did I know if it was going to be a $250 party? No, but I always give a gift of some sort, right? And virtual parties, obviously that is different, but you do for a $250 retail party before the hostesses order have to give a pure romance product. I always recommend it be something in a 6-pack, something off of the sale tab, something you don't pay a lot of money for. It could be a bottle of Coochie. Okay. I also will add just a dollar amount. I'm adding $20 to their shopping spree. Okay, because that will cover a pure romance product. And then they get to choose.
The heart massager is a good one too.
Huh?
The heart massager is a good gift too, because those come in a 6-pack and they're only $18.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. That's what I always gave mine. When you're shipping them, they're heavier to ship. So I like to do that for in-home. I used to like to do that for in-home parties. All right. Does anybody have any questions on that?
It's just for in-home, right? Like online, we can, if there's no sales, or we can kind of gauge
Yeah.
the gift. We don't have, I mean, I give all my hostesses something, but not always a full-size product.
No, if it is a $250 party, you have to give them a pure romance product and 10% retail sales.
I always give them a pure romance product, but sometimes it's just a couple of samples, and then I always add extra. Like my friend just made me hair ties with penises and boobs on them. So,
okay. So again, if it's $250 or more, full-sized product or money added to for the product plus 10%. If it's under $250, no, you're not required to do anything for them. You still can, but you're not required to. Any other questions about that? Okay, so scam email. It's happening, you guys. If you ever get an email or a request, I know it has hit our team, multiple people. I know it happens a lot when we get newbies. I don't know how they do this, but it happens all over the nation. And you get this scam email and they always say that they have to pay by check or money order. And there's always going to be like misspelling or not proper grammar. They have this big order, their daughter's getting married, somebody's getting married, there's this big event happening. It is scam. I had it happen to me. Get all excited that you're getting your first in this big order and somebody found you. It's a scam. Okay. I don't exactly understand how the scam works when they send you the check and the money order and how all that, I guess because I don't know how it all works, whether they think that you cash it first before giving them the product. I'm not exactly sure. Kayla, go ahead. Fill me in.
It works because when you go to deposit the check into your account, they actually have your account information on the back of the check. Is how they can hack into your bank account.
Wait a minute, say that again.
So if you get a check in the mail, that on the back of the check, when you deposit it, it shows your bank information. So then they have your information on the back of the check, and that's how hackers get into your
accounts. Do they have the back?
Because you can pull it offline, or like back in the day, like you can get copies of all of those checks. Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I work for a bank and I don't quite get what you're saying. Like, if somebody told me that they could only pay with the check, they're sending me the check. How do they have my checking account information?
It depends. Like if you stamp it, if the bank has to hold it. Okay. So on the back of the check, because it happens when I send my mortgage, that it gets stamped for deposit only, and there's the code on that.
And they can cancel the check back.
My bank actually does that too. My bank will ask me for my account number, and if I don't write it on the back of my checks,
they do it.
They will write it on there.
And then the person gets the freaking canceled check back?
They can ask for the canceled checks. I always wondered how that happened.
Oh, freaking shit.
Okay.
27 years at a bank and did not know that that's what happens.
It's kind of funny that we're speaking of scammers now. I just got that email like 2 days ago. I told the person I never sold Pure Romance ever again. They're like, oh, what are you selling now? I told them nothing. They left me alone.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't do checks anymore either. I had one person do a bad check. She felt awful. She was required to pay the $45, which is written right at the bottom, but I do not accept personal checks anymore. I did that early on, and it was good because she did pay me, but it was embarrassing for her. It was a process.
Oh, man. I was just trying to think. I just accepted a check, but I didn't write my account number on it, and I did remote deposit, so I didn't have to.
But when I go to the thing, I always write 0965, like my last 4 digits or whatever, of a check, like whatever those are. So, I was going to say something else. Oh, you guys, also, if you take Venmo payments, learn from me. I cannot have a Venmo account. I had one 4 years ago. The first person that ever sent me money via Venmo wrote Pure Romance in the notes. They canceled it immediately. They took my money, or they took her money. They did not give it to me. They kept the money, sent us an email and said it's against policy. They shut down my account. So finally, after 4 years, I decided to try to open another account. They would not give me another account because I had been shut down for against their policy. I opened one under my daughter's phone number, and lo and behold, the first client, I said, please do not write Pure Romance in the notes. She wrote Pure Romance, and guess what? It happens again. You absolutely need to make sure if people are Venmoing you that they are not writing Pure Romance, because they keep that money and don't give it back to either, which is why I am so anti-Venmo. I've had 2 accounts shut down. I'm never allowed to have an account.
I have a question about that.
Yes.
Venmo just came out with like this part where you can make a business account and use Venmo for your business. So I signed up for that. I haven't had any orders through Venmo, so I'm glad you're saying this now, but do you know if that's any different?
I
Because
don't.
I have my personal account and my Pure Romance by Sydney Warman account.
I didn't even know you could have a business Venmo account.
Yeah, it popped up as new a couple days ago after you Venmo'd me.
Donna's saying that there is a charge for your business accounts on Venmo.
Okay.
It's just like PayPal, like running a credit card charges you 2.75%. Square charges you, which is all a write-off at the end of the year. I'm assuming if Venmo is charged you, I would see what that fee is, if it's per transaction or how it works, or if it's an annual. But if it's a business account, I'm going to assume that you could take Pure Romance.
That's actually really good to know, because I've been using Venmo since I started.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I've never used Pure Romance because I didn't want to like oust that confidentiality. So I would always say lotion or coochie.
But if I was receiving the money, so it's what the clients put in, and I said specifically, don't write Pure Romance. Boom, done. And if
Thank God I have not had that happen.
Yeah. So just a little place with it. Okay. Let me share my screen and show you guys some fun stuff and some fun ways to get parties. And then we're going to talk about some smart shopping stuff and a couple more things. So it's not like one big topic like I told you guys today. Okay. A lot of you guys are posting in my Love Lounge. I got to find, this is my Love Lounge. Okay. Sorry. I got to make you guys smaller because I can't see my own screen. Trying to see all of you guys. All right, so a lot of people have been asking what this is. There is a video. It's March, so March Madness Pure Romance style. Basically what this is, because I think everybody that has commented is every single team member from here. I don't have a single hostess. I have all of the team commenting. So you guys can use this image, but basically what it is you try to get as many hostesses as you can. Okay, in your VIP group. And then you're going to do a party on a specified date in your VIP group towards the end of the month. What happens is if I've got Jess as a hostess, Amanda as a hostess, right? Say I'm doing a hostess, Jess versus Amanda. Okay, and you're just going to like draw numbers and put them out because it's going to be one massive party. Jess is inviting women to your group. Amanda's inviting women to your group. Sydney is, Tracy is. See what happens? So you lay out this board, and then when the party closes, did Jess or did Amanda have more retail? Put the winner there, and then the winner there until you come out with 2 winners, okay? Or 2 people. the person in the end that has the most retail, and you can egg this on, you can be like, you know, we are down to the final 2. You guys go out and get your friends. They all get their 10% of retail sales if their party is, individual parties are over $250. So it's basically like having a mass group of hostesses. And if you don't have enough hostesses to fill this up, you can make it on a smaller scale, right? And then, and you can change this from 100, but that winner receives an additional $100 in a shopping spree. Or you can say $100 and free products from you. And if you say $100 and free products from you, you can choose those products. And then, kind of what we talk about smart shopping, you will order off of the sale tab and get them product off of the sale tab at the regular retail value, not the discounted retail value. So you can decide what those products are. If you want to give them the option, you can, but you can also put more money in your pocket that way. Does that make sense about how this happens? There is a video out there.
Hey, I got a question about your Love Lounge.
Yeah.
You just made a comment that it was all consultants that marked on that. So we're going to be in your algorithm and your customers might not see it. Do you think maybe we should not comment on your stuff in your Love Lounge and maybe private message you to put it in the team page?
Yeah, so I planned on putting it in the team page. And I don't know if like everybody started thinking that they were in the team page because I was like, who wants details? Kind of like I do in the team page.
I think that's what I thought.
I think people thought that it was in the Toy Soldiers.
I thought the same thing. I wasn't even paying attention.
Wait, I don't think I've
so
seen that
maybe
yet.
we can do her a favor and not comment on her Love Lounge. If you see something in her Love Lounge that you like, ask her to message it to you or put it in the Toy Soldier page. Because honestly, we're taking away from her customers seeing her posts.
Wait, I thought if we comment it or liked it, then more people see it.
Right, but we're going to get pushed. We're going to be in her algorithm versus her customers because we're commenting on her stuff.
What do you mean by that? I guess I'm confused. What do you mean by that?
So like one of you guys doing it, but the more that you guys are doing it, you guys are going to see the most of my stuff versus everybody else. So like during flash sale, I may be like, hey, go in and bump stuff or go in and like comment on something if nothing's getting shown. But when it's all like everybody, like now it's funky. I don't know. I'm going to bump it to see, and I'm going to go live about it. But there is a video, so I can actually post the link in here because I think I sent you the video, didn't I, Tiffany?
Yes.
And Katie, I know I sent you the video. Okay, so I said this is my March Madness. So this is done by Jen Kelly. She's a senior board director member. It is out on the corporate YouTube. So I'm going to put it right here so you guys have it as well. Chat. So this is a 12-minute video explaining. So oops, Tracy is not in this meeting. Sorry, I don't know how that got to Tracy personally. Okay, so that is the video on it. And you guys can steal my images. You guys can steal it as ever in my Love Lounge. The other one that I did, I posted yesterday. So for you ladies that are new, let me find the Toy Soldiers. Oh, here we go. So whenever you see out on, in case you weren't in training and you see anything that says, who needs parties, virtual or in home for March, right? All of these people, 67 people have seen it. 17 people have commented. The 17 people that have commented get how I'm booking parties. So it's part of show, don't tell. So if like we're working on sponsoring and I'm like, who wants to build a team? If you comment, I'm going to teach you those ways to build a team, right? And I'm going to, something that's working maybe like for me right now. So I had one party on my books for March, and this was shared in the board. And so I went ahead and I did this, and I literally booked, I don't know, 5 or 6 parties yesterday, some in home, some are still looking at dates, and some virtual. All right. So for those of you guys that maybe have not commented, is there anybody that has not commented on this? I feel like
I haven't, but I'm not hosting parties until I graduate.
Yes, perfect. Is there anybody else?
I don't think I commented on it, but I do believe I messaged you about it.
Okay, perfect. So you guys, that free vibe post is getting a lot of action and getting a lot of virtual parties booked. And remember, virtual parties, you can do multiple hostesses. So you can choose just like 2 nights a month that you want to work and put your virtual party hostesses in there. I also offered up the prize party, the team party on the 24th as an option too, so that people want to, be a hostess for that party, it's totally fine. So I'm actually only working, I booked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I booked 6 parties with that already yesterday, and I still have people waiting for dates. I haven't responded to everybody yet. The toys that I talk about in there, I stole the whole verbiage just from somebody in board. But when it says like, and I'm going to stick to it, if it's under $150 value, they're getting that pink bullet. If it's between 150 and 300, they're getting a fan favorite. Those other toys that you see listed in there are all on the sale tab. Okay, so you're going to get them for discount and then your discount on top of it, and then you're going to buy on a sale day. We're going to talk about smart shopping. Does anybody have a question about that post? If you're looking for parties, really great post to do. And I would do it sooner rather than later, so that you can get your parties booked. So that's March Madness vibe post. Sorry, I see somebody is chat. Totally fine. Okay. New products and e-com specials that are happening. Let's talk about fun stuff. So yesterday it was released what is coming in the pipeline for this month. So if you guys can write this out, some of this stuff. I'm not going to share for the whole month because I think that's a little bit overwhelming, but I'm going to start sharing like on a weekly basis in a message. But starting tomorrow at noon until the 4th at noon, there is a tease to please. The email already came out, so check your email. If you're new, check your spam. It's a little mini vibe. It's a $79 value. It is bath submersible, USB chargeable. So if somebody spends $100 on your website, they get that $79 value. So push your websites. From 3/5 until 3/8, so the weekend, it's going to be the top 10. I don't know what that toy is. A Just Like Me and a cleansing mist. It's $127 value. They're going to get for $99. So it is a bundle package. They're saving $28. So they're getting more than a Just Like Me for free.
Sorry, what is that again? I was writing down the other one.
The bundle package, 3/5 to 3/8. It's called the top 10 toy. I don't know what it is. A Just Like Me and a cleansing mist. Be for $99. Also, over the weekend, love this one, and people will dig this shit up, you guys. Sweet Fantasy bundle, Coochie, Kiss, Body Dew, and Skinny Dip. An $88 value for $69.
Wow, that's great.
Bath bundles are huge. That is happening from Friday at noon, the 5th. Is that Friday? What is today?
3/5.
Okay, the 5th until the 8th, noon to noon. I'm going to give you guys one more because it falls into next week, but 3/10 till 3/11 at noon. Any orders on your website that are $75 or more, everybody earns 50% commission. So even if you were at 30% commission or 40%, like we, the highest you can go, everybody receives 50% commission.
Nice.
3/10 at noon until 3/11. Product launches happening. Oak and Amber is part of the running line. It is not. So Oak and Amber is a masculine scent. It will be in shave, hydrating body oil, body wash, lotion, and the Kiss fragrance mist, the fragrance mist.
Wow.
The entire running line, each of them will be $22. When we launch new products, 99% of the time, so when these launch Friday at noon, They will be at discount. They did not say
It's-
that 99% of the time they are.
It's 3/5 this is launching?
3/5 at noon.
Okay.
Also, what is launching, limited, 6,000 of them, is the We Vibe. This is what I would recommend doing. Yes, Tracy, the We Vibe. She's got them in inventory and she was like trying to get rid of them. You guys, I went out. Hey, sweetheart. I'm going to show you again. Am I sharing my screen or did I stop my share? Can you guys see my screen?
Oh,
I am.
incognito.
Can you just show me what the We Vibe is? Is that the thing that comes in the grab bag?
No,
No.
I don't think they're coming to grab it. If they do, shit, they're a $99 toy. And they
Okay.
For
sell
more than
out.
$99, I thought. This one's wrapped up so I can open it, but it's actually a dual. Like I'm not
Oh.
gonna open up the plastic, but it's a dual toy, like almost like the Twilight Mood folded in half, but it's smaller and it has a remote control.
That's kinda cool.
And the one end is really, really flexible. So it goes up and hits that G spot. Thank you, Brandy. It goes up and hits that G spot area. You can use it. Oops. It's okay, baby. We can use it by yourself for solo play. Mine may not be in my car, in my glove compartment when I was getting my car work done the other day, and he went to change a filter in my glove compartment, and I'm like, there's a glove compartment filter? Had no idea. So the remote control only works for 10 feet. So it's a close. So great for couples play, great for solo plays. Very small, very discreet. You can use it with a partner if you insert penis underneath. There will be 6,000 of those available. I think okay, so this is what I started to show you. So in my Love Lounge, if you guys noticed, I went out, gotta find, hold on. So hard because my screen, like you guys are covering up my screen. So if I seem like I'm really slow, it's just because you guys can't see everybody. I posted
My daughter.
this.
I had to like, go.
I'm gonna need product testers, please. All right. And I went out to the corporate YouTube training site and I found the We Vibe match demo. And I posted that and just said, I'm gonna need products, wink, wink, product testers, okay? I'm lining them up because I know it's limited. So I've got like 4 people right now, which is $400 in retail that are interested in buying it.
They're $99, Tina?
Well, that's what the video says. So I think that's the sale price. So that may be the price that we do the product testers for. I don't know the retail value.
Okay.
Let me check to see if it's, let me check, hold on. Let me see if it says. I was gonna see if it doesn't, I don't have a screenshot of it. Okay. On March 12th, I will tell you guys these dates, even though they're a little advanced. On March 12th, we're getting, and I can't post this, so I'm going to scroll. We're getting what's called Turn Up the Heat. This was supposed to be in February, so you guys have seen this before when I showed it to you, but this was part of like the packaging that didn't come in. So 2 black and gold hot hearts, the same kind of box that was the You Do You set, a beautiful lace black and gold blindfold, and a Miracle Oil like bottle, glass bottle of the massage oil with Hello Libido. It's a $78 retail value. It will be on sale for us for $59 plus your discount. You guys, and you can sell them for $78.
What's it called?
It is called Turn Up the Heat. There will be 20,000 of them, so it won't sell out in the first 5 minutes, Chris said, right? So you guys will have a chance. So that is happening on March 12th. March 19th, there will be some limited lingerie. I won't show all of that. I will tell you guys that on 3/26 to 3/29, oh, those massage oil sets, those that beautiful set I just showed you, will both be on our e-com sites and on the back office. Okay. And
What does that mean? Does that mean customers can go on our website to get it?
yes. And then you
Okay.
collect commission. The You Do You sets, Black Womanizer, full-sized O, 1 ounce cleansing mist, 1 ounce just like me, that retailed for $179 and we got them for $139.
Yep.
They're going to be back $326 to $329.
That was a huge seller for me.
You guys,
I'm sorry.
instead of the purple womanizer, it was this black, discreet, like sleek black womanizer.
That's gonna be back, you said?
$326 to $329.
Ooh,
You guys can't post this.
no.
Okay, I'm not allowed to tell you guys. Like, this is why I'm not sharing images. So this is for you guys to know. Okay. So don't be posting stuff out there. Like, You Do You's coming back, or,
Right.
just know that it's coming back.
Dang.
All right. I think I'm done with that notebook. Smart shopping. So let's talk quickly about any questions on new products or e-com specials that are happening? Okay. Smart shopping. So I think it's really important to know that, especially with a lot of new people on here, there are different ways for you guys to order, and we want to make sure that we maximize money in your pocket. Okay, make sure that you collect $8 on every single order. Okay, that is your reimbursement for shipping. We pay a lot. If you go into the back office, I have the shipping charges out on the helpful info of the prtoysoldiers.com, but even the smallest orders are like $15 in shipping, right? So if you have a small order, a couple things that I recommend. Either one, go out to your client website. Shipping for the first 3 items is $7.99. Every additional item is $1. But if there's a small order you need to place, there are a couple ways you can do it. One, place it, you'll pay full price, but you'll receive that 30 or 40% commission the following week. Okay, so that is.
I had somebody order the other day and it was I think she said it was $8.99 shipping.
So she must have ordered more than 3 items.
No, she ordered,
She ordered 4
yeah,
items.
because she got the Royal for free. So yeah, it would be 4. Okay.
4 items. Yeah. So for your first 3 items, it's $7.99 and then $1 each additional. So you can do that. Okay. If you're like, I can't afford to pay the money up front, try to do a swap. Okay. Post in the Classy Click, post on the Toy Soldiers, and try to do a product swap. And then when you place a big order, you have 2 weeks from the time you collect payment until the time that you have to have those orders, unless they're on back order, out, to people. Where do I get the record for this? Do you charge taxes? Okay, whoa, cabin air filter. Will you post these somewhere? Hold on. What is cabin air filter? I'm sorry.
What?
I think that was when you were talking about your car and the Wii Vibe.
Oh, gotcha. I'm like, what is my brain?
That was a while back.
Look at Kayla to the rescue with the auto parts knowledge, girl.
Do you charge taxes on every single order that comes in? We pay taxes on that product. You need to charge taxes. If you are in another county and you're not near where it's 8.75%, technically you charge what their taxes are. Okay.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
If you're out of our county, then you charge their taxes.
So if I'm selling from New Hampshire, I don't charge anything because New Hampshire doesn't have sales tax?
Oh God, yeah, New Hampshire, I'm never allowed to charge them.
You need to stay living in Maine so you can collect your tax.
Can I say I'm in Maine?
I would. I can put you in with somebody that is in Delaware that has to go through the process that you have to do for taxes. Remind me, send me a private message because this chat's going to go away. Katie Kimball is her name, and she is in, but yes, I have one client in New Hampshire, and every flash sale, I have to remember I'm not allowed to charge her taxes. Okay. Where do you get the record for what? Who's got iPhone listed? Who's iPhone? Does anybody know who that was? I don't know who that was. I'm not sure what record they're talking about. Okay.
Is it Katie?
I got sneeze. Excuse
God
me.
bless you.
Tracy, I just wanted to let you know that I almost panicked. I almost thought that I didn't have enough Afterglow samples to put back in my little drawer.
Oh, because I'm coming to your house to steal them. Just
That's
kidding.
fine. That's fine, girl. I'd say I give you the garage code, but the garage door is broken. I'll leave the door unlocked.
Elizabeth, give me just a few minutes and then we will answer that question. I'm just going to
Can I just ask one question, please?
Yeah.
You said depending on which county they're in, did you mean which state?
No, every county is different.
Oh, okay. I've only been in New York for a couple of years, so I didn't know that. In
Yeah,
Massachusetts,
even in Ohio, every county. Yeah, so 8.75% is what I am. Erie County's 8%. I just did a party for Philadelphia. They're 6%. I took the loss on it. But if they're virtual, like if I'm sending out invoices because I'm getting the product and I'm not physically in their county, I charge them our tax rate.
Yes, that's what it says in the video. You charge the amount based on where you're doing the party. So if I flew to New Hampshire and I did a party in New Hampshire, I would not charge sales tax.
And there's something that you do at the end for taxes with that. I just don't know what that is. Petty Marmon has this too.
There's a video out. If you go, I think it's on our Toy Soldiers page in the helpful videos, talking about pure tax, like how to charge sales tax.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God, Elizabeth has 9.75%, but no state taxes.
Elizabeth, where are you? In Tennessee?
My God.
I wonder what California is too. I think they're pretty high.
I don't know. Okay, so smart shopping. So group your orders because you have 2 weeks, right? I will admit it killed me over this weekend because I submitted 4 orders over like 4 days and we were all on the board page like, oh my God, but there was a 60% off. I start running numbers to see what benefit. And even at a $2,900 retail order, I was better off than a 10% or 15% that may have happened the next day on a Friday. So I bought during that 60% off. I was selling lingerie that I knew was going to sell out. So I put in an order at noon, 12:05 for all my pre-orders on Friday to make sure that I got one. And then Friday night, because I had more of that lingerie and it was still in stock, I placed another order after a party. And then I ended up placing another order on Saturday for my next party. So I could get the 15% off. You guys, that is not, now, it wasn't great smart shopping, but I had to do it because I sold limited lingerie. Okay. So try to group your orders. If I know I am having a party on a Wednesday and I'm having a party on Friday or Saturday, I let my Wednesday clients know I'll be placing an order this weekend for your goodies. So I'll have them the following week and I'll get them right out to you. It's okay to say that. You do not have to do it right away.
And you always want to order on a sale day that there's an extra percentage off.
Yeah. So that was my next thing. Thank you.
Sorry.
So no, thank you. So on a sale day, sale days typically always happen on Wednesday and then Friday through Sunday. Most of the Sunday whenever there's like a half off shipping or a $19 shipping or maybe a sale, watch your email. A lot of them end at 10:59 a.m. on the weekend. Okay. If you have a Sunday party, yes, it stinks, but if there's an extra perk that typically happens, so make sure you watch your email. It will also tell you like here, right? So this is talking about the US is going to have the $79 free gift tomorrow. So you can always check under the news section too, but check your email. Under the orders, place regular order. And I just put a place regular order and a video for place free product order under the helpful videos tab on the PR Toy Soldiers site. I'm starting to upload some videos that might help you guys. How to place an order, free product order. Jess, you were asking about products, where to learn about those products. I did a video on that as well, so that you can just refer to that at your own will, and posted it out there. So under this orders tab, there are 3 different ways that you can search for products. You can search by the catalog, and it will show you the pictures of them. Okay, you can also drop that down and shop by a category. You can literally just start to type in. So if I wanted to like look for skinny dip, right? I could type in skinny, it's gonna bring me all the 6-packs and the scents. Or you can shop by category. When things are happening, or if I'm looking for like stuff on sale, learn to love the sale tab. This is smart shopping. So I know, for example, my flash sale is coming up. I know that I do buy one Coochie, get a second shave cream for $5, okay? I just went out and I bought 3 6-packs of the Blooms because my discount, so retail is on sale for $89 for a 6-pack. My discount, because I'm at a 50% buying discount, is $44.50. Take $44.50. Now again, actually I'm going to do this. So I'm going to do somebody that has a 30% buying discount, okay? So yours would say $62.30 there. Divide that by 6. A bottle of Coochie in this 6-pack is $10.38. You're selling it for $22. You're making a much bigger profit, right? With that being said, people buy what you show. So if you're doing in-home parties, buy some Coochie and Blooms up, right? Or if you have 1 Blooms, it's going to go away. It's a discontinued scent, but right now it's in green. You can stock up on that and then you can sell them at full price. Like for me, I mean, and this is another reason. So for you guys that are at a 40% buying discount, so 89 times 53.40, if you're at a 40% buying discount, $8.90 a bottle. For those of you guys at a 45, and this is just another reason, you guys, to get promoted or get your buying discount up. 89 times 0.45, 55. $8.15 a bottle. Tracy is going to pay $7.41 a bottle, and she can sell them for $22. Okay. When you see on the sales tab, first of all, orange means that it's low stock. Don't order it. It's
out of stock or back order.
That's what I just said. Yeah, back ordered. Red is out of stock. Okay, green. This flexible vibrating wand. So this was one that I had in that free vibe, right? So right now you can tell them that they're getting a $99 toy. I can't remember what the dollar amount was for that I sent you guys, that I was like, give them a, that we say, give them a flexible vibrating wand. So right now it's on sale, and then you're going to buy on a sale day. So you're going to get it cheaper than that. Magic Touch was another one of those toys. You could be like, that's $149 toy they're getting for free. You don't have to tell them that you got it on major discount. You paid 40 or 45 bucks for it, right? So they're getting a $149 toy for free. That's smart shopping. When I do my flash sales and I'm like, buy one Coochie, get a second for $5, I also bought Shave, because Shave is the same thing as Coochie. It's just masculine scent. So this year my wording is going to be buy one Coochie, get a second mystery shave cream for $5. Some of them are going to get the masculine shave. It's okay.
Smells really good.
And that's $6 a bottle. So I'm taking $1 hit off of 2, which that's my doorbuster. That's huge. The womanizers, you can sell them for $129. So know that you can sell any of this stuff for the $129 value. I think somebody did ask me about You. They were retailed at $179. I guess technically you could sell them for $179. I struggled with that because you're paying for the packaging and stuff. So I still sold those at $139. But use this up. These are great. Like, I just bought these multi-use vibrators. I was pretty impressed with them. They came in the mail. I bought 6 of them because I do my mystery boxes. So one month I'm going to tell them, like, I'm going to be like, after a few months, I'm going to be like, oh my God, they're thinking they're getting a $99 value. I got it. And I got it on 60% off day. So I got them for $19.50 or something like that. Right. So that's all part of smart shopping. Does anybody have any questions about that? Because we really want to make sure that we're putting the most money in your pocket. Any questions on that? All right. Product knowledge, I went over. We are going to start doing a monthly EOO. I was asked by another leader. I know that we can do one with Stacy and some of the really big leaders, and it's really great information. We used to do our own Toy Soldiers event of opportunity night, and another leader asked me if I wanted to go in with some other leaders and do a monthly EOO. After some conversation and thinking about it, I'm going to go back to our own Toy Soldiers EOO. We're going to do it in the Toy Soldiers Enlist group. So if you have potentials, please start utilizing that group. We need to up those algorithms, tag people, start making conversations. That is our group leads list. You cannot steal anybody else's leads. You add them, they're yours, right? Cannot steal. I'm going to start doing Tracy, and then if anybody else, Brandy or anybody else at any time wants to do an EOO, the event of opportunities, it's basically like a half an hour where we talk, we go over the business, we answer the top questions. And then sometimes we do kit giveaways. So we did a kit giveaway at the party the other night. We are talking about doing a $19.99 kit giveaway. So I got to get that in place. So get your potentials in the Enlist group, ask them, use the results for the spreadsheet, you guys. Have people fill out. I can't change the name of the Toy Soldiers February prize group. That's where we're going to do our March prize party on the Wednesday, the 24th. I can't change the name because you can only change it once every 28 days. So I can't change it until next week. I'm going to make that the Toy Soldiers prize party group. So when we do prize parties going forward, we can do them in there because we've already got hundreds of people in that group.
It was a really fun party.
Yeah, I'm stoked about it, and people want to do it again. So your $10 donations are going to go through different prizes. So we'll have like some different prizes going on, and so forth. We'll have the small little giveaways as well, but every item will. We want everybody filling out that form. That form is so beneficial. We can sort it, you can see who your people are, but that just maintains a lead list for you. So every time there's a kit sale, if they marked maybe or yes, one, you want to put them in the Enlist. That was one of the options. And then 2, reach out to them and be like, oh my God, we're having a $19.99 kit sale plus tax. So for Erie County at 8.75%, it's $21.74. And how many people, like, who wants to get promoted this week? Who can you get in for $21.74 into the business? And then talk about the Inventory Advantage program, because that's the best value for their money when they come into the business. By the way, for those of you guys that joined and you've never done an IAP, if there's anybody on here that's eligible for an IAP, there is a special coming out Friday. I forgot to tell you guys that. 3.5 to 3.8. If you had $300 to $600 in sales between December 1st and March 4th, you are eligible, and you're not currently in an IAP. There's going to be a $500 IAP or a $1,000 IAP. New consultants have 30 days and they're eligible immediately. So we are going to start doing a monthly EOO. to start helping everybody get team members, but we really need to go out there and start pushing and reaching out to people who would be interested for $19.99. Do teaser post, hold up a bottle of Coochie or a $20 product and be like, who would join my team for less than this? All social media platforms, because with tax, it's less than this. It's less than a bottle of Coochie. But I want to see how many people are going for like promotion, whether that's one person on your team or you're going for me plus 3. Brandy.
What's PYOP?
Pick your own inventory. They used to do those. I don't know that we're going to be doing pick your own inventories right now. No, they're not doing them right now. Elizabeth, you have 30 days to do the IAP. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. If that 30 days expires, like that just happened to Lori Ann, and she called corporate and they allowed her access to an IAP. So we'll get you there when it's the right time for you. Elizabeth, talk to me about this Pure Romance app. Thank you for the reminder. What Pure Romance app question do you have?
How do you log in? Because I tried to do it like the username that I used to log in through the website, like on the actual internet, and it won't let me log into the app.
That's an old app. I don't even know why it's still out there. Actually, there's a new app coming out. So you're talking about in the App Store, like an Apple or an Android App Store?
Yeah.
Yeah, nope, doesn't exist right now. That's why you can't log in.
Okay.
There is going to be coming out. We used to have one, and there's going to be an app coming out that will, like, when you're on the street, you can be like, "Hey, Amanda, oh, you wanted a sample of that Coochie? Do. And corporate will send a sample right off to those people. It's going to be pretty badass when it comes out. It was supposed to be out by December. There's some hiccups along the way. But no.
Will everyone be notified when it's released?
Yeah, absolutely. They were supposed to release it to some of the positions of prestige. I was not one of those people that got it released to, so I think it's still like in beta testing. But yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be really awesome when we're able to do that, because like basically you'll be able to like pre-buy like 12 samples, right? Oh my God, Tiffany Provost, when this happens, we are freaking in trouble. She can pre-buy 100 samples, and then when you meet people, like basically you just type in their address and corporate sends those samples out, and it just depletes your items, and then you can replenish it. It's going to be pretty cool.
That's sweet.
Okay, I threw a lot of boring stuff at you guys tonight. I apologize.
I actually have a question about the IAP.
Yeah.
So even now, I know that I had bought that in August. So what would I be able to buy another IAP? Just
so you're finished paying off your one, right?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so you have to make sure that your first one is paid off.
Yes.
And then if I wanted to replenish my products, I could buy another kit.
You can buy another IAP. I will tell you guys this. You can also pay those off early. There was at one point a Euphoria IAP where you got all the Euphoria stuff when it first started. Wow. And I was already in like another IAP. I called, and you can call and pay that IAP off all at once if you want to, or you can make a payment, pay it all off so you can get into another one. So if they ever do like the pick your own one that they did was basically they put $1,000 of credit on your back office, and then you could just would apply the credit towards your orders. So I don't know if they'll come back out with that or not. But yeah, so you can pay off one if you want to start another one. If you're close and you're like, oh, I want to jump in, grab some more stuff, you totally can do that.
I was just wondering.
Yep. You totally can. I am thinking about wine and demos, making it also like maybe a bingo and demos and wine. I do bingo with my clients, and I'm kind of thinking about like messaging out boards to the team members and doing like 3 rounds of bingo. I'll give out free product just like I do with my clients. You guys can see how I do that. And then, so we're playing virtual bingo on Zoom. And then in between rounds, I can do some of the demos of the products. You guys have an interest in that? Just for something different with, instead of just talking in the third Wednesday of the month?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. That's good interaction.
That's what I'm thinking too. Okay.
So like a social night, which is cool.
Like a social, yep. And that's just what I do for my clients. Great. Okay, done.
Did you, and forgive me, I know you talked about the EOO and the 1999. Are we going to talk on tonight's call about that for this weekend or what?
I think that we should, well, we kind of met, I kind of just said that we're going to give away. I guess I should expand. I haven't wrapped my brain around what we're doing.
Oh, okay.
I think that we should, right? Does anybody have any objections to like giving a, you know, me giving away a kit? If anybody wants to throw in, they can, like
I will.
The $20.
I know you talked about, you know, looping in
Future.
with that other consult or that other leader.
Yeah.
On the board. But I gotta be honest, ladies, I liked the fact that we did our own and that our kits went to our team.
And I like the fact that we only allowed people that said maybe or interested, because you women that have started, like you are showing up, like, you know, because you had an interest of some sort in the business.
Case in point, Sydney.
That's what I'm saying. Elizabeth.
Can we donate a kit as well if we want to?
Yeah.
Say what, Brad?
Okay, because I'll donate a kit again.
Okay. Can you guys just send me an extra message on that? Just send me a PM so I can track it.
Of course.
Should we do it in, I can get the spreadsheet. So I would say get as many people as possible to fill out that spreadsheet. Do you guys want me to drop the link again? Mega party. So
Where
this,
did you, I saw that you posted it today. Excuse me. Gosh, I'm tired.
I'm going to post it right here. So this is the link. Get your potentials to fill this out. If they, and you can let them know as you're talking to people, if they're interested in the business, we're going to give away, you know, some free kits. I have to look at the dates this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend.
They need to, if they are, we want people that really have an interest in the business, right? We don't want to give away a free kit and then nobody even ever like activates their business. So, you know, if for your potentials that you're talking to, maybes, yes, interested, and then have them fill that out because that's a great leads list for us. And the only reason I don't give access to everybody on like, so you can manipulate it. If you literally on those Google form responses, if you hit a button, you can't even like reverse what was done and you lose that information. So that is why I have it where it's just, you guys can only view it. But that's the reason why. And it will be time stamped. So if somebody, so these are the responses, okay? So people in green signed. So say, oh, Alyssa Hammond signed too.
Are you showing us that?
Oh, I meant to. I forgot I stopped screen sharing. Hold on. Thank you. I stopped the screen share. Okay, so I'm highlighting because Alyssa signed too. So these are people that signed the other day. So you can go out, like I can sort them by, would you like more information? That's how I have them sorted right now. So these people that were maybe I'm curious, and then I scroll down and, oh, if it lets me. And the yes, I'm definitely interested. But if they fill it out a second time, you guys, it's totally fine because I can sort it and see if there's two of them and the timestamp with the newer one, because they may change their mind. Like, yeah, now they're interested in the business, right? And if their answers change, then I can delete one of them out. Okay. Again, not all that exciting. There wasn't one main topic, but I had to go through it all. Promise me you guys come back next month.
Well, that's what these meetings are for, aren't they? Besides recognition is for training.
I know, but I mean, like normally it's got, I feel like there's, you know, something a little more exciting along the way than IRG corporate policy stuff. Tomorrow is Stacy Bauch's training at 6 o'clock. in the Classy Click. She has a guest speaker. I don't know who the guest speaker is.
Paplo.
Tracy Paplo, thank you. I did know. Tracy Paplo is out of Colorado. She's fantastic. The third Wednesday of the month will be bingo, team bingo, social night, and demos. And then the team party, and you guys can start inviting people to the team party. If you need verbiage, let me know. I'll send it to you. And you can invite hostesses to the team parties too, because then they add people. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else have anything that's working for them that they want to share?
Continue to follow up. That's key. Believe it. If you believe it, it's going to happen. Like really wholeheartedly put all faith aside and go for it. It happens.
I was just writing out cards. She believed she could say yes to the new adventure. That's not the one I thought I picked up. I have the believe one, and it just I grabbed the wrong one.
I got to show you girls something. Yesterday, I took my packages that I had to mail out to my team, to the girls who activated on my team. This month, I sent them product and some goodies. So I stopped at the post office. I found these cards that say good vibes on them.
I love it. I love it.
And then I thought I got girl power. So send little notes to my team.
I love
I gotta
it.
start making my own. I have a Cricut machine.
Yeah, you like to make cards. That's awesome.
I do, but it's been a while.
That's
I
awesome.
haven't had time.
I'm starting to write out my love mail and send some stuff, love mail out to some people too on the team. So,
I have another question.
yes.
So I know that you had said that product of the week was just changing from like being released on Sundays to being released for Wednesdays. But I've checked the site like all day and it kept saying check at 5 p.m. And then I checked after I got on here and it said check at 6:30.
Hold on a
And
second.
I just checked like 25 minutes ago and it still wasn't there. And I like to schedule my posts ahead of time because
Yeah.
I'm very busy during the day. So I don't know if you know anything about that or.
I will find out.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, what is today? I just literally, that is the weirdest thing. It's there. Did you guys not see it? Am I still sharing? I typed it up and hit, and it was February, and I just clicked refresh. So, and it literally just popped up to March.
Well, I saw the calendar and I already printed that out, but like the page where it gives you a lot of detail about the product of the week.
Okay, so
and
product
stuff that you can post about it.
Okay, so I just scrolled down. So this is your product of the week prep for next week's product of the week. So they must be pushing it back a week. That's what it is. Because today says, or today is Tuesday. God, sorry, you guys, I got to make you guys smaller. I can't see.
When I clicked on that, get the full details of the product of the week, that's the page that, yeah, see, it says to come back at 6:30 Eastern time, and that time is changed from 5 and it's after 6 and still not there.
I am guessing that they didn't get everything done for this week to do bundles because they just made this change. But I will post it and see what's going on. And if I get an answer tonight, I will send it out.
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome. I'm going to actually screenshot that. Oh, you know what? It's still spinning. Was yours showing spinning? I know they had an issue on that last time too.
Mine wasn't, and I've checked it a couple times while we've been in the meeting and refreshed, and it's been fully loaded and still saying check at 6:30.
Perfect. So I'm gonna get on the board page right now and ask if we have an update. So I will try to get an update for you as soon as possible.
Before they changed the calendar, the product of the week was supposed to be Cocoa Glow, I believe.
Yes. So for those of you guys that didn't see the video, they are going to start lumping product of the week with the bundles. So product of the week is no longer going to go from Sunday until Sunday, when they go Sunday till Saturday. They're going to go from Wednesday until Tuesday, and it's going to be lumped in with our weekend e-com bundles. So we're having to do less work and still get the sales, because what they found running the reports was that on the Saturdays is the days that most people buy the e-com bundles. So now we can promote product of the week and then go live like on that 4th day, which is Saturday. And those are the days that they're going to be doing this. Hold on, this is still showing to be updated at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Did anybody? Okay, it's in the board, so corporate will see it. And if anybody else heard anything. Okay, if I get a response back tonight, I will let you know. All right, can everybody put your faces in, smile. I should have done this when we had others, but I'll tag the others. One, two, three. Oops, we got people hopping on. Kayla, Jackie, do you guys want to show your faces? 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, Tina, I look like crap right now.
No problem. That's why I use the camera to cover up my face.
Yeah, no.
Could warn me to not shower and get in lingerie for that picture.
Oh my God, that's hysterical. All right. Next first Tuesday of the month. What does that make it for April? When does April fall? April. Our next team meeting, you guys, will be April 6th. That's my mom's. Oh. That's my mom's birthday. Maybe Tracy will, and Brandy and everybody will lead that meeting if I'm with my mama.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can always do it the day before the Tuesday, Tina, too.
Yeah.
Do it a day before.
We'll figure that out. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you guys.
Bye, Tina.
Bye.